Are you ready to dive into the intricacies of business strategy and sustainability? This video explores the internal environment of organizations and their strategic capabilities. Discover how these elements drive competitive advantage and sustainability. The internal environment of an organization includes resources, processes, systems, culture, and skills. These elements help leaders identify strengths and areas for improvement. Tangible resources like physical assets and financial resources are crucial. Intangible resources include brand reputation and customer loyalty. Human resources focus on leadership skills and workforce expertise. Strategic capabilities allow organizations to deploy resources effectively for long-term goals. They include resources, competencies, core competencies, and dynamic capabilities. Resources are the foundation, while competencies transform them into value. Core competencies offer sustainable competitive advantage. Dynamic capabilities enable adaptation to market changes. The RBV focuses on internal resources and capabilities for competitive advantage. It emphasizes building resources that meet VRIO criteria: value, rarity, imitability, and organization. Value ensures customer satisfaction. Rarity makes resources unique in the market. Imitability assesses difficulty to copy. Organization evaluates exploitation capability. Competitive benchmarking compares an organization's performance with industry leaders. It identifies gaps and improvement opportunities. RBV enhances benchmarking by highlighting strategic strengths. Avoiding wasteful imitation is crucial. Focus on resources that meet VRIO criteria for effective benchmarking. Value chain analysis breaks down activities that create value. It identifies competitive advantages and areas for improvement. Primary activities include logistics, operations, marketing, and service. Support activities cover procurement, technology, HR, and infrastructure. Mapping activities helps managers optimize value creation. CBA assesses whether benefits of an investment outweigh its costs. Identify direct and indirect costs, then quantify benefits. Calculate net benefit or benefit cost ratio for decision-making. CBA ensures financial viability of strategic improvements. It guides decisions on logistics systems and other investments. Value chain and CBA frameworks support strategic decisions. They pinpoint where value is created and assess investment viability. Combined, they ensure operational and financial soundness. Strategic decisions must align with these insights. This approach enhances competitive positioning. An internal audit evaluates strengths, weaknesses, and capabilities. It uses tools like SWOT and VRIO. SWOT identifies internal strengths and weaknesses. VRIO assesses resources for sustained advantage. Internal audits support strategic goals and sustainability. SWOT evaluates internal strengths and weaknesses alongside external opportunities and threats. It provides a concise overview of competitive positioning. Strengths leverage strategic advantages. Weaknesses highlight areas for improvement. Opportunities and threats guide strategic focus. The VRIO framework evaluates resources for sustained competitive advantage. It asks if resources are valuable, rare, hard to imitate, and organized. This framework confirms unique, hard-to-copy strengths. It ensures resources align with strategic goals. VRIO supports long-term success. A value chain audit examines activities for value creation and efficiency. It identifies core strengths and areas for improvement. Primary activities include logistics and operations. Support activities focus on procurement and technology. This audit confirms strategic strengths for protection and growth. Benchmarking compares internal performance with industry best practices. It identifies gaps and sets improvement targets. Comparing delivery times with leaders like Amazon is common. Benchmarking drives strategic investments in technology. It supports competitive positioning and efficiency. Sustainable competencies deliver consistent value and adapt to change. They support environmental, social, and economic goals. Environmental capabilities focus on reducing carbon footprints. Social capabilities emphasize ethical practices and diversity. Economic capabilities ensure long-term profitability. An internal audit for sustainable competencies involves several steps. Identify key resources and capabilities first. Apply VREO to test for sustained advantage. Map the value chain for high-value activities. Conduct SWOT to address sustainability. Benchmark against leaders for comprehensive insights. Internal analysis supports identifying competitive advantages. It aids in efficient resource allocation. Market positioning is shaped by these insights. Building capabilities to exploit opportunities is crucial. Internal analysis complements external insights for strategic success. Strategic capabilities are built from resources, competencies, and dynamic capabilities. Resources include tangible and intangible assets. Competencies transform resources into value. Core competencies provide sustainable competitive advantage. Dynamic capabilities adapt to market changes. Value chain components include primary and support activities. Primary activities cover logistics, operations, marketing, and service. Support activities include procurement, technology, HR, and infrastructure. This structure helps identify value creation areas. Managers can optimize processes for efficiency. CBA involves identifying costs and benefits, then quantifying them. Direct and indirect costs must be considered. Benefits should be tangible and intangible. Calculate net benefit or benefit cost ratio for strategic decisions. CBA ensures investments are financially sound and valuable. Frameworks like value chain and CBA enhance strategic capability. They identify value creation and investment viability. These frameworks guide operational and financial decisions. Ensuring alignment with strategic goals is key. This approach strengthens competitive positioning. Conclusion: operations management in projects centers on designing and implementing strategic systems and processes. A deep understanding of internal environments and strategic capabilities is essential for building and sustaining competitive advantage. Analytical tools such as SWOT, VREO, and value chain analysis provide valuable insights to guide decision-making. By effectively aligning resources with organizational goals, companies can enhance performance and achieve sustainable success. Thank you for watching.